Okay, that's plugged into 110 volts and it shows 12 amps. Now we're gonna go inside the car, see what's going on here. The door. Okay, I'll close the door. Vehicle must be on to use this feature. Okay, start the car. I intentionally drove the car today to 30%, 39 kilometers on top of what I already drove, and I drove it down to 29%. I'm gonna cut the climate off, so 125 kilometers. So with a 29% we have 125 range. I'm gonna plug it now into the 110 volt first to see how much on a 90% on an AC charger. It says 7 hours 20 minutes and 120 volts 38 hours 20 minutes. 125, 29%. Let's see what's gonna happen, and then we're gonna plug it. Oh, it's a little bit frozen. Leave it here. Remove this thing from this here and plug it. Come on. I'm still not used to it. Okay, plug it. Because it doesn't want to charge because I have a, see, white. Oh, it charges. No, okay. Good. It's charging at 12 amps charge. Good. 110 volts or 120 volts. Let's see. What does it say? It's charging. Wow. Okay. 29%, 90% the finish, 1.3 kilowatt at 12 amps, 38 hours and 30 minutes. Come on. "38 hours and 30 minutes. And it's charging. Now we're gonna stop the charging. Okay. 29, from 29 to 90. 38 hours and 30 minutes at 1.3 kilowatt, 1.4 kilowatt, I guess. Would be a little bit slightly less, but it's a 12 amps. Let's try to unplug it. It doesn't work. Okay. Let's shut the engine down, because normally you should be charging it. Yeah. With the engine off. Oh, it doesn't show like that. Okay, okay. I get it, I get it. Mm-hmm. 30. Let's see, is it gonna allow me to? Nope, it's locked. So I will have to do it manually. Pull this up. Unlock this guy here. And now it's gonna allow me to manually unhook it. We're gonna leave this here so it doesn't charge anymore. And now we're gonna turn into this guy here. My charger. Yeah, baby. I like this setup here. I like it. Take this off. Plug it. And it's charging. It's charging. That's good. That's good too. Sound is nice. Nice. Cable is okay. Everything is okay. I can fit underneath. Let's check now how much is charging. Let's go inside. That should give us a charge of 13 hours and 20 minutes at 3.6 kilowatt. So 13 hours and 20 minutes. Okay, vehicle will be on. Let's see. 13 hours and 20 minutes. Okie dokie. From 29 to 90% at the 3.6 or 16 amps at 220 volts. It takes 13 hours and 20 minutes. So if you have a 7.2, it's double, right? That it would take about 6 hours and 50 minutes, half of that, right? But right at this charge, I'm gonna leave it, and it should be, now it's 19:27, so it's almost 8 p.m. Till 6 p.m. it's 6 and 4, 10 hours. So it's gonna be short. It's gonna charge probably. So at this rate, I would need to start at 5 afternoon to get charge done. At 4 afternoon to get charge done. 8 and 6 is 14. Yeah, around 6 a.m. then it should be charged for a little bit less than 14 hours at this rate, at 16 amps at 220 volts. Good to know. Good to know. So that's it. I'm gonna leave it, and it's good to know that 29 you still have 123 kilometers without anything else. Okay. So if we wanna charge to 80%, you don't have to, but if you wanna charge 80%, then it changes to 11 hours. So right now it's 19:32, so almost 8 o'clock. So at 8 o'clock, 4 and 6 is 10 hours. Almost it's gonna be done if it's only 80%. If you want 80% at 3.6, 16 amp 220, then it's gonna be 11 hours. But we wanna keep it at 9, so it's gonna be 13 hours. Either way, it's gonna be kind of short because at 6 o'clock I go to work. So anyway, just example. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Hi YouTubers. Again, I waited a couple of hours and I just wanted to measure now. So this says like 7 and it is 7 degrees Celsius. This is 6 on the floor. I want to measure now. I wanted to wait for 50. 50%, 3.7 kilowatt. And also I wanted to measure these guys here. It says 21.8, right? And this one is 25.6. So this is kind of warm. It's not hot, but it's warm. This is not warm because it's not warm because it's spread in between. There is an air in between, right? But this one doesn't have air. It's coiled, and it says 25 degrees. This thing on the back also says 24, 25, 25, 25.5, and this is 25.5. So it's not very, it's nice and warm, but it's not overly hot. Yeah, I wanted to check one more time. So if you go 100, it's easy to calculate. 100, 456 kilometers, 10 hours and 50 minutes. 10 hours, 50 minutes at 3.7 kilowatt. Roughly 16 amps at 220. And if we go 90, it's gonna be 8 hours and 40 minutes. And if we go 80, it's gonna be 6 hours and 30 minutes. And now we're gonna go outside and switch to the 110, just to check 110. I have to do it manually. I'm gonna grab 110 and just switch to 110 to see how much 110 is gonna be. Charging, locked, and charging. Good. 12 amps, 110. Let's see now. See, charging at 100, that would be insanely 30 hours and 50 minutes at 1.3 kilowatt. So 12 amps, 120 volts, 110 volts, 120 volts, 30 hours and 50 minutes. So 60 hours and 100 minutes. 100 minutes is almost 120 is 2 hours. So over 60 hours. So 62 hours, right? 30 is 60 and 50 is 100. So 61 and a little bit for 100. It's an insanely long time. That's the charger which came with the car. At 50, it would be 24 hours and 40 from 50 to 90. And finally at 80, it would be 18 hours and 30 minutes. Still a long way to go. We're gonna switch back to 90. That's crazy. I just wanted to check at 50 because it's easy to calculate, right? But roughly if you just charge from 30 to 80, that's about 50 capacity of the battery. But I want to charge from the 30 to 90 at AC and DC, it would be 80. Thanks for watching, and I just had to wait. Right now it's almost midnight. It's almost 4th November and still has 6 hours to go. And if I switch to the other one, it's gonna be more than enough to charge at 50, 219 right now. Yeah. Okay. Now we know. Now we know exactly how much it is gonna be charged. Okay. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.